Okay, here we go. Gonna jump back in to fight the demons. For evil cannot win. Maybe we'll beat this chapter. Maybe not. We'll see. I'm playing with my audio settings. I don't know. Hopefully it sounds a little better. Probably not. I don't really know what I'm doing. Okay, I think we're looking for the glacial trail. So how's everyone doing tonight? Hopefully it looks a little better too. You know, last time I was talking about Rob Zombie Halloween and how I'm not a massive fan of his, but I do like Devil's Rejects. I think that's by far his best movie. For some reason, I just think it works in that movie. You know, his whatever you want to call it, horror hillbilly style or whatever. It's like everything he does, they have to be hillbillies that cuss like there's no tomorrow. Like in the Halloween movies, like you have oh man, Michael Myers' father is played by a really good actor, but he's just cussing and saying how he's gonna. I guess I don't want to say it, but you know, I don't know. It's just like has he ever heard of subtlety? I guess not. But you know, in Devil's Rejects, I think it works. Um, I mean, it's not everyone's cup of tea because the main characters are just like basically serial killers, like terrible people. But it's a weird movie. Oh, Michael Myers' father's in that movie too. Forgot. Good actor. I forget that guy's name. Is it like William Forsythe or something? This guy's a really good actor. He's in a bunch of stuff. Like he's in The Rock for a little bit. He's in um I think he's in Things to Do with Denver When You're Dead. It's a movie I really like, but that's a totally forgotten movie. I think it's an underrated movie. But anyway, whoa, oh wow, you know you got Rob Zombie, and I also like House of a Thousand Corpses. I think that's pretty good. I think it's his first movie. So you know, and then he did other movies that I don't even remember them. And then his latest one, I think, was Three from Hell, which is the finish off the trilogy of House of a Thousand Corpses, um, Devil's Rejects, and I didn't think that was that good.
I am overburdened.
I mean, I didn't hate the movie, so I'll, you know, give it that, but it wasn't very good, and, forget the guy's name, he's like a killer clown guy, he's in it, but he died, like, right after they filmed his scene, and you can just tell he's just, like, well, you know, I mean, it's sad, he's just old and beaten down, and low energy, it's like, he's, like, in one scene, I think he's in a cell. And it's like, man, what's his name? Captain Chaos or something? He's probably the best character, but even, you know, even Rob Zombie's wife, I think, is pretty good in Devil's Rejects. And let's just say I don't think she's a great thespian, but, you know, great actress. Thespian means actress, if anyone doesn't know that. But anyways, House of, you know, and then you got Devil's Rejects, and then Three from Hell, and they replace him with this other guy. And, you know, he does the best he can, but you can't replace that guy. Unfortunately, he's dead now. Okay, so I'm looking for some other passage. So I want to get the waypoint. Oh, here we go. Maybe this is it. Yeah, the Glacier Trail. Yeah, and then Rob Zombie, you know, is Halloween 2. I mean, what is even going on in that movie? There's like Michael Myers' mother is appearing to him as a ghost or something, and she has this giant white horse. It's like I don't even what does that even mean? Like, what are you doing?
I am overburdened.
I've heard some fans say that, like, you know, he didn't even want to do a sequel, so he just kind of made a bad movie on purpose. Probably. The Michael Myers is like this traveling hobo, and he doesn't even wear a mask throughout a lot of it, and he's just this giant dude. Then you have the guy who played the voice of Chucky. Oh man, I can't remember his name. He's the best part of those movies. He's in both. He's like a sheriff in it, and by far he's the best part of those movies. Oh man, I can't believe I'm blanking on his name, but the guy's a really good actor. Very good actor. He's also in Lord of the Rings. He's Grim and Wormtongue. I think that's his name. Now those are movies. That's a movie. All three of those. That's how you do it.
overburdened.
Hmm. That's not too bad. Oh, I just level. Yeah, I was also just thinking about all the remakes Hollywood has made. I mean, ones you don't even remember. It's like they remade Poltergeist. I mean, like who remembers that?
I can't carry anymore.
And I watched it, and it is not very good. I mean, they remade Pet Cemetery. Like what? Not the first Pet Cemetery. It's not a great movie, but I don't know. It's just like, wow, what are you doing, Hollywood?
I'll put that to good use.
But I guess I'm repeating myself. Sorry if anyone's even listening. This YouTube channel, I just sometimes play some video games. Mainly talk about movies, I think. Because I don't know, I don't have much to say about video games. I mean, they are what they are. Pretty self-explanatory. Maybe talk about some TV shows, but mainly movies. Maybe I'll keep that. I don't know, I can give it to someone. Keep too many things. I think I'm gonna keep a collection of these full rejuvenation potions. These are very good. But yeah, 3 from Hell. I'd say not terrible, but not very good. And I think his wife is kind of annoying in it. She's like, she's in a mental institution or something, and then she breaks out, I think, and I don't know. What do I know? He's the multimillionaire, right? But I mean, I'll give, yeah, at least it's somewhat original. I know it's a sequel, but he's trying to finish off his trilogy, so I can kind of respect that. I did like some. I don't know. Is that good? I think that's good. Seems like a lot of damage to reduce. I don't know. What's the level required? 30. 47. That's pretty high. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. I did like some of his music, you know, back in whatever. Like Living Dead Girl and stuff like that.
I am overburdened.
You know, some people are just like, oh, you know, some reviewers are so negative about Hollywood, and it's just like, I just think they could do better. I mean, you're remaking Pet Cemetery, you're remaking, you know, you're remaking Poltergeist, you're remaking Black Christmas. I think there's been 2 remakes of Black Christmas.
Good evening.
Damn. It's not bad. I don't know, I keep too much stuff. But it's just really nice if you're... You know. I do have a paladin. What's this? Okay. This is sorceress. +1 cold skills, okay. I'll sell that. But it's just like, who even remembers that they remade Poltergeist? You know? So I guess with the paladin, you want to go like scepters and maces, and I see that, like, I don't know, with the barbarian, it's like, do you want to go swords and axes maybe? I don't know. Let's bump this. Get some better armor. So, I mean, there are some good remakes, you know. I think Texas Chainsaw did it. I think that's a good one. The 2002 or 3 one. But it also has that one chick in it. Oh man, what's her name? I think she's married to Ryan Reynolds. And she is gorgeous. She was in that show Seventh Heaven. But man, she is a good looking woman. And she's in like a little t-shirt and it. But it's a good remake though. Like I think the director did a good job. Here we go. That's what I was looking for. Maybe I'll just clear this place out. I like these ice tunnels. Speaking of video games, it kind of reminds me of Icewind Dale. That's a good, but like I said, I love D&D, so yeah. It's based on second edition D&D. Really good game. Dungeon crawler. But some of it kind of takes place in tunnels like this. And you're fighting even, I think, kind of snake-like things, so it's... I don't even know what came out first. Icewind Dale probably did. It's funny on YouTube, I was just watching, or there's like so many videos about how bad The Last Jedi is. It's so funny. People are still making it. I don't know. Maybe I'll make one of these days and go into the whole new maybe I'll go into all three trilogies of different videos. It's been done a million times on YouTube, but whatever. Give my 2 cents. I've already ranted a little bit about it, but and it's just like, people are like, well, why do you care? And it's like, well, because like you could. Star Wars has so much potential. It has so much potential, and I think that I gotta watch all the Mandalorian, but they've just barely tapped it at all. I don't understand. They just don't seem interested in tapping it. And then you have Kathleen Kennedy out there, and she says in some interview a few years ago, she's like, I think trying to make excuses for why her movies suck. And she's just basically like, well, like the Marvel movies are really good, and it helped because they have tons of pre-established material, like books and comic books, and you know. And she's like, unfortunately, with Star Wars, we didn't have that. And it's just like, what are you talking about, lady? Like, to be fair, I haven't read a lot of them, but I know there's tons of books. Some of my friends have read a lot of them, and some of them they say are good.
I am overburdened.
And there's tons of books. There's tons of comic books. I've read some of the comic books. I mean, there's tons of video games. I've played a lot of them. A lot of them are great. Just adapt KOTOR 1 and 2. You got a good movie. You got at least 2 good movies there. Probably 3. Fix the ending of KOTOR 2 because the game was rushed and they couldn't finish it. So fix that. Boom. That's a trilogy right there. I mean, it's a huge, huge RPG.
How may I be of help?
I may keep that for my druid. But it's just like, what is this? What is this lady talking about? Like, is she just lying? Like I just don't get it. It's like, is she lying? Is she oblivious? I mean, she has to know they existed. She got rid of they weren't canon. It was like semi-canon, like the books and stuff. And you don't have to keep it. I get it. Disney bought them. They want to do their own thing. I mean, but I mean they've adapted some of it, right? But then she gives this interview and then she says stuff like that. And it's like, what are you talking about, lady? I can't. I mean, I know it's been set. Like the Critical Drinker, shout out to him, YouTube channel. Like that guy's broken down some of this stuff, and it's just, I mean, that guy's hilarious. I love how he just gets drunk and rants. It's pretty funny. I think he's Scottish. You know, only the British can get drunk and rant, and it's so entertaining. Like the Scottish have got to have one of the best accents, right? Like in my D&D campaigns, I always make dwarfs Scottish. Hey, I am Scottish, okay? I mean, at least I have Scottish blood, so partly, I can do it. I'm allowed to. But anyways, it's just like, what is this lady talking about? You have tons of material to pull from. You know, you have 3 really good movies. You have three, decent, I think, prequels. Especially the third movie. And, you got tons of good video games.
I can't carry anymore.
I get rid of this. Okay. Oh, nice. So, Star Wars Rogue One, I liked it. I thought it was okay. Didn't think it was great. I thought it was okay. Especially the third act is actually really good. So, I'll give it that. I enjoyed that movie. I mean, it has an amazing scene with Darth Vader at the end. Really brutal scene. It's worth it just to watch that scene. But it's decent. It has some good characters. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. But the third act is, I think, pretty entertaining. So. Oh no, I just got rid of that. Yeah. All right, let's just go back to town, and then we'll go to the halls of whatever pain.
Hello.
But yeah, that was okay. You know, against demons. I don't think I've ever seen that. I just I think if you put 3 of these in a Herodric cube, so I should just keep. I don't know. It makes one of these, but I'm just going to be keeping the full Rejuves, I think. Maybe for bosses that are like probably need them in hell mode. Man, am I running out of space. I mean, there is this, Star Wars Land at Disneyland. Looks kind of cool. I don't know, overpriced, but even that though, I'm kind of like, why not do like Coruscant or something? I don't know. I've actually heard like a fan theory that if they use George Lucas stuff instead of new things they've created, they have to like give him a little bit of money. I don't know if that's true, but it sure incentivizes them to not use his creations that much. I don't know if that's true, but like it's some legal thing. Who knows? Then you have the Solo movie, which I thought was terrible. I'm sorry, the movie's terrible. And people were like, "Oh, it wasn't that bad." No, it's bad. It's terrible. The guy they got to play Han Solo doesn't even sound like him. I mean, he kind of looks like him, but I don't know. I thought he was terrible. Everything about that movie. So I'd say the best movie they've made in the theater is Rogue One. Alright, this isn't that interesting. Let's finish this up. Let's go. Let's do this. mean, just Solo is just bizarre. I mean, there's like a weird shower scene with Chewie and Han Solo. I mean, what is that? And, you know, I don't want to get into what they did to Lando and like absolutely just bizarre. I mean, just totally bizarre choices. Like, but anyways, I mean, the guy that played, you know, Chewbacca was okay. I got no complaints there. I think he's like this 7 foot tall, like Scandinavian guy or something. Oh, I'm an idiot. Should have just done that. I think I'll keep one of these in here just in case I run into one of those. Well, yeah, I'll keep a diamond. I think diamonds are the best. Alright, I guess. Let me actually try that Roderick Cube thing. With the potions. What? Yep, I was right. What is this? Okay. Alright. I don't know, maybe you could just buy those in Hell Mode. I'm not sure. Okay. But yeah, there's just so much potential for Star Wars. Like, Lucas, I mean, say what you want about the guy, but the guy's got imagination. Funny, I think I'm transporting because of actually my scepter. It's kind of annoying, but whatever. I guess it kind of helps you keep moving around, but it's annoying. What is it? It's a feature, not a bug. Oh, that's decent. I don't know how good that is, really. Whatever. Looking for the halls of Fault, or whatever, something like that. Uh, oh yeah, and then at the end of Solo, spoilers, there's Darth Maul with spider legs. He got cut in half, which, kind of cool. I mean, I like that he's alive because, like, I do it like, I think there's parts I like the Phantom Menace, but
I am overburdened.
not a great movie, but that was definitely Lucas messed up there. You kill off Darth Maul. But he's just at the very end, and he's like this gangster kind of, and I mean, I don't know. Why not just have him in the movie? But you know, it's like, oh, that's to come. But that movie flopped. I think it's the first Star Wars movie to actually flop. Probably the only one, maybe. That's how bad it was. Because it's like, yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it's almost impossible. You're gonna recast Harrison Ford, basically. Like, you're not gonna. It just isn't gonna work out. Like, so why even do it? And they're recasting Lando too, and you know, and then Lando's in Rise of Skywalker barely. I mean, I guess you know, at least he got a big paycheck, I guess. Because I don't know, I heard that you know, like he can't walk that well, and he has a bunch of health problems, and I don't know, it's too bad. I always liked that actor a lot. He's in the first. He's in Batman, and he's Harvey Dent. But of course, they don't even use him in whatever the other Batman with Two-Face and Batman. What is it? Batman 3.
How may I be of help?
Not in town.
And I think they're gonna do more Star Wars with Rey. She's like pregnant or something. I don't know. They also say Ryan Johnson's gonna make a trilogy. You know, because The Last Jedi is so beloved. And the guy directed that. And who's gonna go pay for that? Go pay to see that. But I don't know. Like, who is she pregnant with? Like, is it with Kylo Ren's baby? But didn't he die? I don't even Rise of Skywalker was so terrible. So, we'll see. I don't know. Is this it? Yeah. I mean, you know, there are some good stuff. Like, I mean, it came out years ago, but I really like the Guest. I thought that movie was. I watched it a couple times. That movie's awesome. Now that's a good movie. I think it's kind of inspired by Terminator. I don't know. That's just my. I don't know if it's true, but it seems like it to me. Ooh. Bacon. Yeah, that has Lance Hendrickson in it, who's in John Wick, who recently just died. I think his name's Lance Hendrickson. That was weird. It's like 61, in good shape. I mean, I don't think he's ever been fat in his, I mean, I don't know. Did he have a heart attack in his sleep? Or I don't. That's terrible. That guy was a good actor. None of those are that good. So R.I.P. to him and his family. But yeah, he's in The Guest, and he's kind of hunting down him. Spoilers, because the guy is like ex-military. Special forces, brainwashed, or whatever. Very dangerous person. But very good movie. And they kind of hint at a sequel, but I don't know if there's any talks on that. Ooh, he's awesome. I mean, you know, there's other good stuff too. He's cute. I don't know, I'm trying to think. Oh, whoa.
No idea of the power you face.
Oh, is that him?
Your power is no match for mine.
Good afternoon.
You have stopped Neelathok, but he didn't have the relic. He must have already given it to Baal. Now Baal will not be tested. Can I help you? You have stopped Neelathok, but he didn't have the relic. He must have already given it to Baal. Now Baal will not be tested when he reaches Ariat's summit. Damn Neelathok.
Okay, I was like, do I go in there? No, I just came from there. Okay. Maybe I'll level and then maybe call it. Man, I'm finding a lot of gems. I don't know, maybe sometimes I'll stream another game. A game that I've just been getting into is Civilization 6. That's pretty good. I played some of the other Civilizations, but I just could never get into them. I think it's 6, yeah. That's pretty good, though. Like, I was just playing as the Aztecs, and pretty good. I mean, on low difficulty, because I'm not very good. But it's a fun game. That's a pretty good one. Good game.
I can't carry anymore.
Also XCOM 2. Although I have to restart in that, because I think I totally messed up my playthrough, but anyways, whatever. But that's fun. That it? The Where do I go now? I guess the frozen tundra? Because I just came from here. Yeah. Frozen tundra. That's probably it. So I think I have to go here. And then I think that's... One of those, I think, is the frozen tundra. One of these, I think, is where I go. Not there. Frozen Tundra. Now I gotta find a waypoint here. Um, or barbarians. I guess, to be there are parts of Acts 5 I forgot that I like. I like the winter setting. I like those crystal passages. That's cool. Okay, I love it. Let's find the waypoint.
I can't carry anymore.
One thing I did like about Diablo 3 was I forget what they were called, like treasure golems or something, or treasure. They're like little treasure things, and you got to kill them within a certain amount of time. I thought that was cool. 95, 67. Man, I still have not found him a better weapon. Hmm. This place is huge. Jeez.
Hello.
Not in town.
What do you need?
Frozen tundra. Let's find it. Yeah, we've been going for a while. Come on. There we go. There it is. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna call it here. Bubble a few times. But anyways, thank you for watching. Have a good night, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Good night.